Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? It's the one and only hip-hop gamer, Hot 97, Logitech G. You see him, son. You see him, son. This is my dude right here, baby. Yo, Chris Rivers, man. Oh, my God. How you feel, man?
Amazing. Even better now. Even better now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come
So,
on,
yo,
bro.
I'm so, all right, so just to give y'all a little, like, quick history, I had Chris on the show, like my show was completely different, like, completely different setup. I had Chris on the show, and the best thing about having him on the show, it wasn't even how great his bars was. Like, it wasn't even none of that. It was just the honor of knowing him, the honor of meeting him. So I'm like, it's an honor to bring him to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So this is about to be crazy. Listen, drop your city. Like, everybody out there, like, no matter where you from, whatever it is, drop your city right now so we can show you love, shout you out.
Everything.
Like, everything, yeah.
Everything,
It's about to go down. We're broadcasting to YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and Mixer. Everything is Hot 97 official, Logitech G, and Hip Hop Gamer. So let's get it on. We got Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Right.
Now, have you played any other Wolfenstein games before?
I watched my friend play one of them.
One of them?
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
but briefly. Like,
Briefly.
that's it. Yeah,
so now, what we gonna do right now? We gonna jump right into it. I want to see where your skills is at.
Right,
so you played a little bit to get a little feel of it.
I saw
You know
how
what
the
I'm saying?
controls. You showed me the controls.
So now we gonna get it in and see where you at. So let's go to continue game. Host this joint.
Oh, by the way, real
Start.
quick, I got this from last time. Remember? I won
Oh,
this from the loot box. Dallas
wow!
multi-pass on the loot box. So
Get out of here,
yeah,
son.
bro.
Serious?
Always kept it, bro. Always kept it.
What?
It's a big deal. Big deal.
Come on, B.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is crazy.
Mortal Kombat, I think you had me playing with
Wow.
DNA. Yeah.
Wow. Yo, check it out. That's dope.
That's Lilu Dallas.
That's crazy, son. So we playing Wolfenstein Youngblood. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Now, if you look at if you look on stream, there's another person that you see in the picture, and that person, when he take a seat here, I'm telling you, yo, this stream about to be shut down. It's about to be crazy. So make sure you drop your city. We have legends in the building. You know what I'm saying? My man Chris Rivers, and we got Amadeus, super producer. Amadeus is here. So it's gonna be crazy. There you go. Let me know what you think about like the control.
It's very familiar home friends. It has like as far as like these crouch. I mean, depending on what I enjoyed
and let me know if everything looks good and sounds good. To the microphone and sound. Let me know if everything looks good and sounds good.
so it does. It looks nice. It's not one of those games that
Whoa, that was so fucking cool. So
hyper super realistic rap, but it doesn't feel like it needs to be one of those. Like, it feels really nice right now. It's smooth, direction wise, and movement, and it sounds good. Like,
Give a shout out to Jose Fernandez.
oh, Jose Fernandez, shout out
What's
to you,
going
my
on,
brother.
Jose?
What's going on, Jose? I don't know where you from. Where you from, Jose?
Yeah, don't forget to drop y'all city so we can shout y'all out. Shout out to
Real.
Kevin.
Shout out to you, close friends, nigga, Kevin.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's you, bro, but if not, you're still my close friend.
Hey, George, you didn't make this game. Wait, you didn't make it.
I didn't make it. I'm about to make it fine.
Yeah. Giovanni Reyes, what's up?
What's good,
going
Gio?
on? Yeah, Wolfenstein is fire. So now, playing the game, like I said, you played a little bit earlier, but playing the game, what's your immediate thoughts of the game, from the graphics and to the feel of it, and, the fact that the character that you played that's BJ Blackwood's
Daughter from the first one,
from the-
right?
Yeah, so
okay.
now they've grown up and
So
yeah.
I think the context says it a lot. I think it's dope, and I saw some banter back and forth between him and this is between my character and this girl. That's her sister,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they're twin sisters,
So it's
yeah.
nice. I like the background banter between them. It makes it feel real. The graphics on rip, like I said, it feels smooth between the graphics and the sound. It's not blowing me away, like in the sense of like this is the but I like it as a feel like werewolves are about to attack me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it feels a little bit like it's gonna make some sci-fi in army based stuff. So I like it, bro. I like it.
Shout out to Philly in the building.
Philly in the building, yeah.
Shout
Where
out to
my Philly
Yonkers.
game is at? Oh, YO?
Yo, Drew. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all a true story. Shout out to my man Phil Wheeler in the chat right now. He's working the mailroom, right? He's working the mailroom with me.
So he all the way. So you know he's
Yeah,
a
so I know.
consistent. So he knows you.
Yeah, he knows me.
he always good work. So
Yeah.
they have these military grade armor that covers their whole body, and I think that joint is dope because not many games have that in it. So I really like the uniqueness.
Right. The aesthetics go a long way because it builds up that lore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why do they have all this armor? What type of time period is this?
Yeah, it sets the tone for the
yeah,
story.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, East New York in the building. That's
East
where
New
I'm
York.
from, no doubt. Salute Chris Rivers, Pun Forever,
All
100.
day, 100%.
Calico said that.
Calico, shout out to you, Calico. I appreciate you, brother.
No doubt. That's dope, man. This is crazy.
One guy hiding behind the brick.
And you stand light him up. Please let me know, does everything look good and sound good on stream? Please let me know. Cool. So now, now we're gonna stop it right here.
Right.
We're gonna stop it right here, real quick. So one thing, all right. So now let's jump into it, man. Right off the bat,
Off rip.
we're gonna go into this song called "Sincerely Me." Now, let me know if y'all like. Right now, I need y'all to rate the song that I'm about to play.
Please.
The song I'm about to play is called "Sincerely Me." Now, before we play this song, talk to me a little bit about like this particular song, because this one, when I heard it,
Right.
like it hit me.
Right.
So I can only imagine
The place I was at, yeah.
exactly. Walk me through the process of the creation of "Sincerely Me."
Well, this is off of my new project coming August 16th, Gitu. It's one of the first record that we released off of it, and the first video, which is ironic because it's the last song on the project. And it was a dope way to, I feel, and hearing the song, it's a dope way to end it. And it's kind of a letter to my father. I have, he passed, the big pun, he passed when I was a kid. And every now and then, like, I don't talk, I'm not, like, I give thoughts out to the universe, I do all that stuff, but I don't pray and, like, talk to him every day. But I like to update him on my life, whether it's personal or in a musical way. And when I completed this project, I felt like I didn't have something that was super, like, just straight from here. Like, I needed really one of those. And I just wanted to update my pops on, like, everything that's been going on in my life between myself and my family and other stuff, and just show him where I was at as a human and an artist, and to display how far I've come artistically. I think it's tonally and just the way it was mixed, beat-wise, production, shout out to Rod the producer, all that stuff, like how it was made is just such an upgrade from how I used to make music, I think, artistically as well. So it's kind of everything there, just to show my growth in every way as an artist and as a human, and to write him something, man. Like, so it was definitely a lot of love. Shout out to Tricks, and then we shot the video, Meso Studios, all that. But yeah, it was
amazing,
love. Yeah,
man.
yeah, big time.
That's amazing. So now it's about that time.
Yes.
Y'all ready? All right, let me know if y'all hear it, if everything is good. And here we go, "Sincerely Me."
Yes, sir.
If this joint don't play, it's gonna be a problem. Word up.
I wonder if they hear it though.
No, I want to hear it too.
Yeah,
I wanna
of
hear
course,
it
of
with
course,
you.
of course.
We gonna do this right. Hold up.
Oh, now I hear things.
Yeah. Let me go back.
There it is.
There we go. Let's go, y'all. Clarence said, "What's up?"
What's good, Clarence? Clarence's parents had a real nice marriage.
And no matter what you do, I still rather be here with you. I hope that you know this, though I didn't show it. I look everywhere and all I see is you. And no matter what you do, I still rather be here with you. I hope that you know this, though I didn't show it. I look everywhere and all I see is you. Hey Dad, I really miss ya. If you was right here, man, I'd probably kiss ya. Fuck all that masculinity shit. I ain't seen you since I was a kid, and I forgave all the shit that you did. I hope you been good, wherever that is. Shit, mama good, it just makes me sad that sometimes she ain't find herself. And I feel bad cause I've been lost and I don't find that much time to help. The girls are strong, but it's the world and they have mentally declining health. And I wish that you was here cause I could really use somebody's help. No matter what you do, I still rather be here with you. I hope that you know this, though I didn't show it. I look everywhere and all I see is you. And no matter what you do, I still rather be here with you. I hope that you know this, though I didn't show it. I look everywhere and all I see is you. P.S. I'm in honest and know the disclaimer's legitimate. I carry guilt when I live with it. Remember that time that you sat me down and told me you was daddy now, but if something happened and you pass it down, as the only boy, I'll take action. How did you expect that? I was 6 years old and I respected that, but I missed my goal. We was in a shivering cold, making wishes till wishing got old. Home invasion cause niggas got bold. We just lay there wishing they go. Aliens made it cause daddy phone home. I learned to hit on these girls on my own. I never learned that this world was my own. Wish you was here to see how much I grow. And no matter what you do, I still rather be here with you. I hope that you know this, though I didn't show it. I look everywhere and all I see is you. And no matter what you do, I still rather be here with you. I hope that you know this, though I didn't show it. I look everywhere and all I see is you. I started rapping now, and your boy nice like Jesus was. Getting chased by Beelzebub. Cloud chasers wanna be with us. Had to learn how to be who's friends or fans when I was learning how to read and stuff. But if I could wish for a life to live, it'll be this twice. Cause if I was rich, I would've learned what priceless is. And man, we was poor. When the world thought we was ballin', the bill collectors just call. Shit, mama's strong, but she and most these niggas you love, shit, I ain't seen them at all since you was met by your judge. And court cases they stalled, and I just hope you know your boy is stronger now. And though our family suffered, it is no longer how. I'll use the strength I muster, then I could call you proud. It'll be nice to hug you and tell you how much I love you. Sincerely, me.
Yo, son. Y'all clap it up. Gotta clap that up, baby. You know what I'm saying? There's other people in the room. Like I said, I got Amadeus coming up next. Now, my thing is, your project drops August 16th.
August 16th, yes.
All right, cool. So, what's one thing you would tell the fans right now that you would want them to leave with?
From the project?
From the project.
Man, like this one, it's called Gitu. That's an acronym for Greatest in the Universe, right? And I know off rip you'll think like, oh, he's just being cocky, Greatest in the Universe, but Greatest in the Universe is affirmation I used to tell myself when I was going through depression or I was feeling really low. I would tell myself, yo, Chris, if you fully applied yourself, if you believed in yourself, you have the potential to be one of the greatest people in the universe who ever existed. So throughout this project is a lot of self-reflection, songs like that, lit stuff, fun stuff, but I jumped on every record, heard every beat, and said, what would I normally do to this? And I threw that out the window. So because I think that if you're the greatest, then you should challenge yourself. So I want people to know the context of it. I want people to challenge themselves to do things that they're afraid. I've never sung before. I'm doing tonal stuff. I got a whole thing, like I got crazy bars, being real open with who I am and introspective, and I want people to leave with a bit of that, to know that they're not alone if they've been through the things I've been through, to know that they can challenge themselves. And throughout this process, I found a piece of myself that I hoped was there. You know what I'm saying? So Absolutely. I hope people get inspired by it and wanna pursue their dreams and just enjoy it. As a body of work and just as art, just enjoy it and feel it.
Yo, that's amazing. Yeah. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the game. Yeah. But we're gonna play the game. We're gonna use Born for this.
Okay. Yeah. That's
we're gonna play this to Wolfenstein.
Okay,
y'all ready?
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's do it. Man, I did this song like 5 years ago. This and people still love it. I'm so excited. Oh, this one. You just did it.
We gotta get a code. We should take that guard dude.
Alright, let's go, man.
Maybe I was born for this. Maybe I'm matured for this. Maybe I was lost in the sauce and forced on no flaws being poor. Maybe it was all for this. Maybe there's rewards for this. Maybe I was tossing them offices, all these offerings, often since thoughts been orbiting coffins. The cost of walking and talking in my endorphins is stalking wallets, been coughing up lozenges. Maybe I was born for this. Boom rap, plus a new rap. Who that dudes with some shoes that's loose and a new cap. Given from a church who get view straps. Could be the greatest and he knew that. He was the only one who knew that. Maybe I'm too fat, maybe I'm too cat, maybe I'm too old school for the new rap. Maybe I use Pro Tools to undo that. Went from riches to rags before I considered the value of gold, which riches is bad. Shit is just sad. Wonder if then there's an option if I turn the profit by 6.5. Thoughts of a young nigga. So the value of a man whose gun's bigger. And the change and the wish for the drug dealer. And the value of a damn, I'm a son singer. Nigga, I'm hope. Nigga, I'm broke. Really have faith, I never been a pope. Nights without water, had to dance in the rain to wash away the pain, but I didn't have soap. Didn't have coats for the winter. Got me ready for these cold world shivers. Insoles got my skin a lot thicker. These foes got my fists a lot quicker. Nigga, I'm rivers, it's training time. Product of the block and the niggas popping shots with no aim this time. It's either be a thought or with some pots. Dribble with a rock for the fame this time. It's my game this time. Yes, it pays to rhyme. It's been a long time, no more patience time. I was born for this. Maybe I'm mature was lost in the sauce and forced on the floors being poor. Maybe it was all for this. Maybe there's rewards for this. Maybe I was tossing them offices, all these offerings, offenses. Maybe I was born for this. Maybe I matured for this. Maybe I was lost in the sauce and forced on them floors being poor. Maybe it was all for this. Maybe there's rewards for this. Maybe I was tossing them offices, all these offerings, offenses, thoughts been orbiting coffins, the course of walking and talking, and my endorphins and stalking wallets, been coughing up lozenges. Maybe I was born for this. Maybe there's some half in this. Maybe there's some cash in this. Maybe if I'm accurate, hanging a pad in the back of the class type shit. Maybe if I'm passionate. Maybe if I pray to God, but what's the odds that if God had bars, it would rap like this, rap like after this. Maybe there's an app for this. Maybe there's no love in this. Maybe it's you fucking cool. Then I put sweat, tears, blood in this. Never had doubts and no strong in this. Man, fucking Chris. Go so pro, these hoes get thrown like vocal coach posting photos, loading those. Know my stroking, so pogo, so known through grown shit. I hope. Wish for thinking, but my pits are reeking. Raising the X, but I'm still a freaking. Always got the fresh when they switching seasons. Never got fresh in the kids were season. Sneaks are leaning, keep on breathing. Need a reason, see the demons, need the teaching. I don't hear shit unless my dreams are speaking. Hustling, struggling, begging, fucked up for months. I am running, gunning for suckers. I'm chasing money and grub again. Ain't no love when you wondering when will I give a fuck again. Mustering courage to keep on running, but once again, maybe I was born for this. Maybe I'm matured for this. Maybe I was lost in the sauce and forced on them floors being poor. Maybe it was all for this. Maybe there's rewards for this. Maybe I was tossing them offices, all these offerings, offenses, thoughts been orbiting coffins, the course of walking and talking, and my endorphins and stalking wallets, been coughing up lozenges. Maybe I was born for this.
Yo, what's up, Will? What's up, BJ? Alright, cool. Alright, stop right there.
Sometimes I feel like there's no use in trying.
Alright.
Why can't I face the fact?
That's another. We gonna go into all that stuff.
Oh, man.
So right now, what I'm about to do is I'm gonna bring my boy Amadeus to the stage. He gonna sit down. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk. It's gonna be crazy. So Chris, just hang out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I got you. And yo, get ready for the one and only super producer. Whether it's 50 Cent or Chris Brown or Trey Songz, the one. The only Amadeus is in the building, my dude. What's going on, man? Yo, first of all, your first time on the show. How you feel about all of this? Like everything that you're seeing, seeing everything together. How you feel, man?
First
Talk
off,
to me, man.
Salute to Chris Rivers, my brother, my BX brother, young legend, true king. You know, shout out to him, man. Amazing music that he just, played just now on the show. I'm hyped, man. It's one thing to kind of like see it online, but when you're here and you're actually feeling your energy, and you're seeing the movement and everything you got going on, man, I'm like totally blown away.
Wow,
like, even before we even started the interview, just giving us the rundown, me and Chris, of like how you got everything moving, and I'm like, yo, this king is a genius, man. So congrats to you. Congrats to your vision, all of your success, with the show. I'm honored. I'm blessed to be here, man. You give me all this love, man. But
I appreciate it.
I got to turn around and show love to you, man. This is incredible, my brother.
This is crazy. Man. So, one, we're playing on PC. I got the RTX 2080 Ti. All right, so that's what we playing on. And Clarence said facts, bro.
Yes,
so just said it's like
What's
that.
up, Clarence?
And El Renaza said Pun Son can spit.
Nah, he's a spitter.
Word up. So
He's a spitter.
Amadeus, first we gonna put everything out like right now.
Okay.
Personally, man, your greatness, man, is one of a kind.
Thank you,
Straight up,
brother.
your greatness is one of a kind. Period, hands down. What I want to ask you is, when did you realize, your gift? Like, what was that moment where it all clicked for you, and you had no fear, and you went out and allowed yourself to be great, man?
It would have to be in 4th grade, man. Believe it
Wow.
or not. Yeah.
Oh, talk about it. That's crazy.
Yeah, because my parents sent us to Catholic school, which I was pissed because we had to dress up.
Oh,
me
got you.
being from the
I
hood,
remember
the
that.
Bronx.
Yeah, I ain't want to dress up too. I had to go to school. I ain't like that.
Nah,
Go ahead.
man. But so me being from the Bronx, I ain't like that, man. I wanted to be swagged out. I wanted to be fly, and it was like, now you're gonna wear these gray slacks.
Oh man, no choice.
But I was able to choose a musical instrument in 4th grade, and it's funny because I was absent on the day that we were there to choose instruments. So when I went the next day, all of the slots were filled. I really wanted to learn how to play the saxophone or the trumpet.
Oh wow.
But the
So
slots
you was
were full.
early on.
Yeah, I
with the
want to
music.
learn, trumpet or saxophone. Next day I went, they're like, yeah, all the slots have been taken. Only thing left is the violin and percussion. I didn't even know what percussion meant. But from the hood, from the X, I'm telling you what I'm not doing.
Yeah.
I'm not playing the violin. So I went for percussion, went inside, realized it was, everything that had to do with rhythm, drums, and I didn't even know. I never touched drums in my life. The teacher started playing different beat patterns and everything, and I was able to emulate everything he did, and I just sat there like, where did this come from? You know what I mean? And it's just something, that I pretty much fell in love with. I already had loved music, but I had fell in love with instrumentation that day, and I just never put the drumsticks down, which kind of transitioned into production, because production has everything to do with melody, and drums and everything like that. So it just kind of worked hand in hand. Decided to pursue the career as a producer, and 18 years later, producer for over 90 artists, torn, the world for 12 years with Trey Songz. It was a dream and a vision, that I had as a youngin', and it's a blessing to be able to live my dreams, and like you mentioned before the show, just to empower people and inspire them to do the same.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. My email is hiphopgamer@hiphopgamer.net. Anybody that's on the stream right now, anybody in the chat right now that think they nice, that got skills or whatever, I got Chris Rivers in the building, and I got Amadeus. Hit me up, and I would love to check out whatever y'all got. It could be for a video game, it could be for a TV show, it could be for anything.
Right.
When you got greatness in your presence, this is what I like to offer, like the people that support and watch and enjoy, what I do.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So let's get it popping. Shout out to Lex from Newark. Shout out to P. Diddy from Panama.
Wow, Panama.
Much love.
Jersey,
Much love.
Panama in the building,
So
man.
keep dropping your city so we can shout y'all out.
Yes,
so
sir.
now I'm gonna play something.
Okay.
Right? Now, normally, people would, play something that, like this person, made.
Okay.
I like to do things differently.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play something in honor of my man Chris here, but I'm gonna play something.
I'm not even gonna look at the screen.
And I want to know what your thoughts is. So
I'm not even gonna look at the screen. I'm just.
it's
gonna...
a classic. It's a
Okay,
classic. Don't
okay.
look at the screen.
Yeah, I don't
it's
even
a
wanna know.
classic. It's a classic, well-known classic. But I want to know from a producer's mindset.
Okay.
How does a producer feel when they hear something like this?
Okay.
I love me. I love my show. I love this. That's what I'm talking about. So let me know if y'all can hear this and everything is clear. I'm going with the classic. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to know.
I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm just gonna close my
Close
eyes.
eyes.
On 5. Oh man.
Wait.
Oh man.
Don't even say nothing yet.
Ready for war, Joe? How you wanna blow these spots? I know these dirty cops that'll get us in if we murder some wop. Hop in your Hummer, the punish is ready. Meet me and Beatles with noodles with my slurping spaghetti. Everybody kiss the fucking floor, till we crack, fuck them all. If they move, noodle, shoot that fucking whore. Dead in the middle of little did we know that we riddle to middleman who didn't do diddly. It'll be a cold day in hell the day I take it out. Make no mistake, for real, I wouldn't hesitate to kill. I'm still a fat one that you love to hate. Catch you at your mother's waist, smack you then I whack you with my stuff yay. I rub your face off the earth and curse your family's children like Amityville and drill the nerves in your cavity filling. Insanity's building a pavilion in my civilian. It canopy the anarchy that humanity's feeling. A villain without remorse was willing to out your boss forever and take all the cheddar like child support. I support Pun in anything he does, anything he loves. A brother from another mother sent for the above. A dog nigga just like me, one of the best might be. Even better, leaving niggas kneeling on their right knee. Spike Lee couldn't paint a better picture. You small change, I'm blowing out your brains, getting richer. Hit you with the mag, smacking bitch, nigga what? You getting stuck, my bigger fingers itchy as a fuck. Truck jewels, cruising in the land, pumping cash rules. Last crew to one and caught 100 trying to pass through. That's true. So who the next to get it? TS the best that did it. Get it off your chest, get admitted, and it's.
Alright.
Man.
We're gonna stop right there. Now, as a producer,
Man.
when you hear something like that, what does that do to you? Because I'm trying to get into the mind of
Right.
greatness. What does
Man.
that do to you when you hear something like that?
I ain't gonna
on
lie.
top of so many things that you created yourself.
That was one of my favorite tracks, and I'm talking about from even when I first heard it on the Deep Cover, movie and soundtrack. Yeah, and you don't stop at 187.
No,
Like,
yep.
you know what I'm saying? So the fact that two Bronx legends and kings just bodied it.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, you got to be proud of the fact from being from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx. But
Yeah,
like,
I know. Not
everywhere
talk it.
Where
Yeah.
I go, the world knows I represent the boogie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So legendary, man. It's just a feeling. Like, it's a feel. The drums is hard. Like, it's just
Yo, oh my
like, yeah,
yo.
you just pick it apart and hear all of the different elements. And what's dope is from a producer or a musician standpoint, you know, you can pick apart all of the different elements, and it's not a lot of elements, you know. And oftentimes, as creative people, whether you're artist or producer or musician, you hear so much in your head musically, and sometimes you want to put it all in one particular song, one particular track, and it's not good to do that because it's so many different ideas and sounds where you can confuse the listener. So when you make something basic, you know, and I'm not saying basic to take anything away from it. I'm just saying in regards to how many sounds. When you break it down, you get the bass line, that's one sound. You got the drums, which to me sounds like a loop.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing, and then you got the lead sound, and then you got the sound effect that's going at the beginning.
Yo,
and then you don't really hear that again.
He's like surgically breaking this down right now.
You know, and that's like
That's
technically
crazy.
I could be missing something, but that's like 4 or 5 sounds. Where I've have tracks that's like 30 sounds or like 15 sounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's epic, man.
That's
epic.
crazy.
And
So
it's crazy you picked that one.
yeah,
Because before, you know, when I started, straight hip hop producer. Straight samples, hard drums, nothing soft, nothing like singing, nothing, just hard. And I'm, you know, and I remember someone challenging me like, yo, man, you in a church, man, you a musician, bro. Like, why don't you start bringing in musicians and bringing in guitarists and keyboardists and start making some R&B, start making some pop. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm hip hop.
yeah. You were
know?
stuck in your way. I get it.
I'm
I get it.
hip hop. But then one day it just hit, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna accept the challenge. Cool. You want to challenge me? You want to see what else I'm capable of doing? Here it is. And you know, so from producing like earlier day, Mike Jones and Jim Jones and 50 and Dipset and G Unit.
That's
you know
crazy.
What I'm saying? And Remy Ma, and like, so now it's like, nah, Mike Jones and Paul Wall and The Game and Justin Bieber and Chris Brown and Trey Songz. Like, you know, it's like, so that just goes to show you, man, sometimes you just need somebody to be like, yo, I know you enjoy that. I know this is your area, this is your niche, but I'm gonna challenge you to come over here and try doing that. And I'm glad I accepted the challenge because look where I'm at today musically.
Yo,
you know?
that's incredible. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask you, what's one of your favorite hardcore hip hop tracks? Cause we about to play that track while you play Wolfenstein.
Whoa.
Yeah, we gonna get Amadeus on these sticks. We gonna
Favorite?
get you. Yeah, was one of your favorite
Damn.
joints.
What you want, Annie up?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo, shout out to Source Loops. What up,
Yo.
Source Loops? What's going on?
That's such a challenging.
Yeah. Well,
Damn.
one of the favorite joints you made. One of the favorite joints you made.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah, one of the favorite joints that you personally made.
God damn.
Yeah.
I need some.
I love my questions.
bro.
Yeah, I love my questions. I love the way
You know
I do
what?
what I do.
You know what? You know what?
What?
It's mad random.
What?
Papoose.
Oh, Papoose is the yo.
Papoose.
That's my
I don't even know if
dude.
it's on here. It's a song we did called "Shoot the Club Up." So
Alright.
I don't know if it's going.
The club.
See, y'all might not be on here. It's a song. Yeah, I don't even think. Matter of fact, but go back to that album, Nasarima Dream, because I got a song on there too.
Oh, Nasarima Dream.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Is that the album or is that just a song? You know what? What is this? What is it? Spotify?
Yeah,
you on?
Spotify. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Just a lot of the. I'm looking for the gritty, grimy
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
I
let's go.
produce.
Let's go.
Okay, go. Shoot. Go to the K Slay. What album is that, man? DJ K Slay. It's
DJ
an album he did with him and Greg Street.
K
And I got a
Slay.
joint on there with Buster.
Oh,
Let me see.
it ain't come up like that.
Now, does this pull up albums or does it just pull up
Yeah,
singles?
it pull up like everything.
When you go to the artist, yeah, you click.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what album you want?
Let me see if it pulls it up. Will it show
K
K
Slay.
Slay?
That's the artist.
Is it on that
Let's
album?
go. What's going on, y'all? What's poppin', LQ?
Is it show?
Yeah.
Popular. Yeah, also go scroll down. Let me see something. Wait, go to albums. Yeah.
Yeah. Going to albums. I go. Enough is in the building. What's up, Enough? What's
Hey.
going on? Come through real quick. Come through. Yo, we got the legendary DJ
This
Enough
my big brother,
about
man.
to come through and say what's up.
This my big
Yo,
bro
Enough,
right
come
here,
through.
man.
Say what's up.
Yo, I can't-
Look in the camera. What's going on? We live right now. What's good, baby?
I can't mess with y'all, man. What y'all doing?
What's going on? We about to play Wolfenstein, Youngblood, and I got Amadeus here. Chris Rivers already been playing. Good time.
What's
We
up,
live.
Legend?
We're broadcasting
Hold on.
right now, B.
Is Chris and Amadeus as good as they sound?
Well, Chris was like
Chris is
killing
on
them.
fire. I don't
So
know how
now
I'm
we
gonna
gotta see what Amadeus
I
gonna
rap
do.
on the side enough.
Let's go.
All right.
So, all right, what album?
So you saying Amadeus might be a rap after this?
No,
man.
I'm not playing against him. I just want to see his skills. Hopefully he survives. Hopefully he survives. We're trying to find the right track to that he made because he made so many songs.
I'm looking for like the gutter. I'm looking for.
Remember, he doesn't. Even
That's what I'm saying. So you got hip hop front.
I don't even know what to play, man. Just play something, man.
All right, cool.
Play a pun record, yo.
You said
Play a
you
pun
ain't saying
record,
nothing,
man.
but all right, let's go.
Play a pun record, man.
All right, have fun, guys.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
be
No
good.
doubt.
I'm coming over here to see you.
Oh, no, I already know what we gonna play to Wolfenstein. I already know what we gonna do. No, I'm gonna show you right now.
I ain't gonna look.
Let's go.
Oh, that's the right one.
Let's go.
I
You
ain't
know
gonna
that's the
look.
right one. That's the right one. Don't even look. I'm gonna set it up right now. Hold up.
Look at me looking down. White control.
Yeah, white controller. Yeah.
Look at me looking down. I don't even want. No, I like to be surprised.
Everybody over there! Get on up! Everybody up there! Get into it!
Yo, I shatter dreams like Jordan and Sword.
That's not the right one.
She be going crazy though, man.
Go to the first. You gotta go to the first album.
Yeah. Well, this is the first.
That's the down some more. Not yet, baby.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hold up a second. Yo, y'all, this is gonna be crazy. This is a crazy
we gotta
stream
get,
right
we gotta
now.
get the vibe right, man.
Hold on.
Over there fighting werewolves.
Oh, there we go.
I'm like, what is this?
Right, what is this? Man.
All right, let's go, y'all. All right, it's on the game. All right,
No, man.
Hey yo, I shatter dreams like Jordan, the sort batter your team. Your squadron will be born from rap like Adam and Eve from the garden. I'm carving my initials on your forehead, so every night before bed you see the BP shut off the board head. Reverse that, I curse at the first whack, nigga with the worst rap, cause he ain't worth jack. Hit him with 1,000 pounds of pressure per slap, make his whole body shirt back. Watch the earth crack, hand him his first back. I'm the first Latin rapper to baffle your skull. Master the flow, niggas be swearing I'm blacking and cold like Nat King. I be rapping in tongues packed into one's magnums, cannons, and Gatling guns. Big pun, the one and only son of Tony Montana. You ain't promised mañana in the rotten Montana. Come on, Bana, we need more rhymes. Feeling marijuana. Anaconda, a man of honor would wanna try to match my persona. Sometimes ramen, I blow my own mind like Nirvana, comma, and go the whole nine like Madonna. Go try to find another rhymer with my kind of grammar. When you awaken, your manhood is be taken, faking like you Satan. When I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your manhood is be taken, faking like you Satan. When I'm the rhyming abomination. Adrenaline, uncut, straight to the gut medicine. Raw cure for pain. I coat your brain like polyurethane. Simple and plain. I'll explain it in layman terms. If you came to learn how to make fire, I'ma make it burn. Higher and hotter than lava, and scholar and Roger, as smart as MacGyver could put honor inside the heart of a liar involved in a life of crime. Fuck it, I like to shine. Up in the white and lime, clutch with the pipe and time brushed out. Full pocket to fuck the bus out. If you're not in it for the spinach, get the fuck out. Take a hike. We could even battle to make it right. Your head, lace the mic, you finish. Say goodnight, head to head in the street. I leave you dead in your feet, sounding beef. I'll even let you rhyme to the Benjamin beat, but it won't matter. Your dreams still gon' shatter. It's a long ladder to climb, and mine is on the stacker. So get out of town before I hit you with the loudest sound you ever heard. Desert bird playing you out of bounds. When you awaken, your man will be taken, faking like you Satan. When I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your man will be taken, faking like when I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your man will be taken, faking like you Satan. When I'm the rhyming abomination. One addition with your whole steeds is unofficial. I come and get you and let the desert ease. Time visual with one pistol and two clips. I make the cool dude flips like acrobatics. I'm charismatic. My cat is magic. It makes rappers disappear. Whisper in your ear, crystal clear. Come here, let me kiss your tears. Everything you feel is here. You ain't gotta search further. The first word is the worst. Now I search further for reverse birth. Every verse hurts. Every curse words already more offending than Eddie Murph's worse. I thirst for blood like a vampire. Any man claiming his pants tighter is a goddamn liar. I set him on fire. Retire your chain of thought. Drain a quarter blood out your brain and leave you insane in the dark. The king of New York lays his crown in the boogie down and sprays the town with the Mac goodie down. I'm no joke. I soak your face with the sweeper, die in disgrace. I face your death through the speaker. When you awaken, your manhood is taken, taken like you Satan. When I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your manhood is taken, taken like you Satan. When I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your manhood is taken, taken like you Satan. When I'm the rhyming abomination.
There you
bad.
go.
That was by accident.
All right, cool. Oh, well, you know what?
What is that?
Let's stop right there.
Yeah,
Real quick.
you have to calm down. I'm getting old.
All
I
right, cool.
drink a little sip
So-
of water or something.
So, wow, man. So, first of all, how did you feel just getting a little taste? You know what I'm saying? Playing the game. This is Wolfenstein Youngblood. How did you feel just like getting a little, a couple shots in and just feeling the game?
It was dope because I'm real basic. I'm 2K, I'm Madden, I'm Call of Duty. But mind you, I'm not playing like the online. I'm straight like campaign. Like I like stories. I like story mode. So I'm real regular when it comes to that. So this was definitely a different game I normally wouldn't play. But as I was watching you and Chris play, I'm like, yo, this joint is pretty dope, man. Like, so I like the vibe, man. I just love shooting stuff anyway. So, man, you give me something that's decent, that looks good, that I could just blow stuff up. Now, I'm going to tell you what I don't like. I don't like the fact that I got to shoot so many times at the person before I could take him out.
It depends on the weapon you got.
Okay. Yeah, because, you had that other gun that you gave me, and it was kind of like, I like that gun.
So, you got to, when you know the game itself and how it works and, like, what you should use for what, it changes the entire experience. Okay. For example, so the reason why I really wanted you to play a game and get experience, because I want to show you the parallels of music producing and playing games. Okay. So when you're a music producer and you listen to certain things, or you listen to a vocal, how a person sound over certain things, adjusting, changing things to make sure everything is right, it's the same thing with a video game. Exactly. So I'll give you an example. When you're playing a certain game, the moment you shoot, you gotta make sure the animation of the kickback is accurate to the sound and the feel. So when you pull the trigger, it's like you really did it. Wow. You understand what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And then
breakdown.
When you have certain headsets on, you gotta make sure that you have the right mud sound. So if somebody steps in the mud, you know where you know exactly where they at, the angle that they at before they even get a drop on you. You know what I'm saying? They have ray tracing in video games now. So with ray tracing, let's say I'm ducking behind a car, but because of the ray tracing, I can see the reflection of you before you even see me, so I get the drop on you simply because the way the game is designed. Wow. I can look at a water puddle and know where to shoot you at, even if I'm at a different distance. So my thing is, the reason, the same way you're great at making music, it's the same way a lot of these game developers, animators, art directors do the same thing as well. So when you bring it together and you really think about it, this is the ultimate. That's why I am who I am when it comes to hip hop gamer, because I'm an artist as well, and I make songs for the game. Right. And the thing is, when you bring that dynamic together, you truly understand the culture. Because if you think about it, hip hop and video games grew up together. Right. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but hip hop was in '73 or '76, and gaming was in, I think, '73. It's one of those years.
Within the same.
But it was with 3 years apart from one another from when they commercially came out like that. Wow. And they grew up together. So you had tape decks, then you had CDs. You had certain flows, and then Rakim came and changed the game. Like you see what I'm saying? So everything changed. So I really wanted to share with you that experience to open your mind to how even greater your music abilities will be by utilizing gaming. So this is another challenge, like how you was challenged to get out of your comfort zone.
That's deep.
You understand?
That's deep.
So my next question to you.
That's deep.
So my next question to you before I bring Chris back on, because of your status, and I know with your status comes standards. Has there been an artist that you turned down working with because you felt, maybe it wasn't the right fit, or they wasn't a good enough artist, or whatever? It's like, what's some of the things that you went through that you had to break through in order to not only be great, but maintain your standards of the greatness you achieved?
It's a dope question.
Thank you, man.
I'll say this, when it comes to creativity and art, I don't judge it from a point of I'm better than, or you're not up to par to work with me. I've worked with all kind of artists, from artists that are well known to people that are not known. New artists, up and coming artists, doesn't really matter. For me, it's more about passion. Well, it's more about passion, and then from the business side, you being able to be a man and woman of your word and handle business correctly.
Right, absolutely.
When I started this 18 years ago, it was a hobby. It was just something I loved to do. It was passion. I didn't know about making money. I just wanted to do it. So now, 18 years later, as a father, this is how I survive. This is how I eat. This is how I take care and provide for my family. So it's not a game. It ain't. It ain't
serious. It's serious. I
life.
Get it.
This is
I get
how
it.
I live.
Serious.
Music is life for me. So just respecting that and respecting where I am and where I'm at in my career, what I've done, and paying homage and showing love. That's why, like legends like Pun and rest in peace, and even Chris, I call him a young legend because he's doing so many great things and he's such a real lyricist, right? But he's
Facts, man.
he's stepping in his own light. Oftentimes, when someone of that status is your father, your mother, or family member, people try to kind of walk in that light and walk in what they've created, and that's one thing that I've never seen Chris do. It's like, okay, yes, it's my father. He is who he is. He is a legend, but I'm Chris Rivers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something that I've noticed, and he's never heard me say that. And timing is everything. So this is the first time of him hearing it coming from my mouth. It's just refreshing to see, and him being his own light, God is going to always shine, and God is always going to bless him, and his father's always going to shine and not look down, but look up.
Yeah, now
you know
of
what
course,
I'm saying?
of
Not
course.
look down, look up. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't looking down on his son. He's looking up. He's lifting his son up and saying, "Son, I see you. Continue to be great. Continue to do what you do." And the fact that the record he played, where artists are afraid to do that. Artists are, not all, but a lot of them are afraid to really express themselves and to really share what's here. A lot of them are going with trends and waves. Oh, this song is we got High 97 right now. This song, they'll play this. Enough will play this record. And it's like not enough artists are really writing what they feel. Artists are not really shedding enough tears when they put that pen to the pad of expressing what they've been through when they were 8, or expressing what they're going through right now being in the music industry, and checks might not be coming on time, and so that the repo the car, like this real talk. You understand? So the fact that he's being brave and fearless and saying, "Listen, man, you might not hear me on the radio all day," and just to bring it back to me, where it's the same for me as a producer. You're not hearing me on the radio all day. You know what I'm saying? But my songs and the records that I'm creating with artists are songs that Chris played, like where Mike Jones years ago, my grandma, he made a song called Grandma, and he talked about how his grandma inspired him to be an artist and to write, and he created a record because she passed away. So when you showed me your belt and said, "This is my grandma," I immediately thought about a record that I produced for Mike Jones, which may not be a song the world knows, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, it's a record that meant the world to him. And out of the songs that made him the most money, Grandma was most dearest to him. So I would rather have that record, or produce the record that Chris played, where he's talking about his dad and sharing where he is in his journey. I'd rather have that record than to have a record that's, "Oh, cool, it's on the radio, it's a hit, it's a smash, we hearing it in the radio, they making millions of dollars, but lives aren't being changed."
Yo, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now, yo. Well, first of all, shout out to Lex, because he said, "Amadeus, you're a god of this music."
Man, that's
yo,
big words.
Lex. Much
Lex,
love,
I appreciate
yo.
that, man.
That's
I appreciate
huge,
that,
man.
Lex. Appreciate that,
Yo,
man.
that was powerful. So one thing I think this would be really, really dope. I'm gonna get up from my seat. I'm gonna have Chris sit here, and what I would like y'all to do real quick is I want like one question you would have for Chris.
Okay.
And Chris, one question you would have for Amadeus. From artist to producer, producer to artist. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Let's go. I love my show, B. My show fire, son. So,
Man.
so Chris, I know you just finished talking a lot, so like that. So Amadeus, if there's one question you would have for Chris, like what would that be, bro? Let's go.
Man. Wow. It's a moment right here.
Let's
Taking
go.
my time, B.
I'm gonna spend a chain on that.
Right.
I'm gonna spend a chain on that, B.
Taking your
Let's go.
Right, you see me?
Yeah. He said, "I'm gonna cross
Taking my
this corner."
time, man. Like,
Vernon, what's up, Vernon?
what for the world, right? In regards to your music and artistry, what legacy do you want to leave as Chris Rivers?
Oh man, that's
great
awesome.
question. Great
That's
question.
awesome. That's awesome. I think this has mad depth to it. Obviously.
They need to hear that.
Yeah.
Give them it from right here.
I'm one of those.
Yeah, man, I want that.
I'm one of those people who who wanted to live life competitively since I was a kid, like life competitive. Like I see people like Will Smith or Bruce Lee or these people we admire because when you really think about it, they achieved mastery of who they were, not of who someone else was. Like you win when you're the best possible you. You know what I mean? So I really want to live life competitively in the sense to say like, yo, I fully lived. Like when I'm on my deathbed, not in a grim or morbid way, but like. When I look back, like I'm not gonna think about how much money I made, but like what did like I really did that. Wow, I really lived this life. So that's like the framework of it, and I think that people struggle with the things that they're meant to overcome. And that's like coincides with your purpose. I never struggle with a ton of things. I know people personally that they struggle with, but I struggle with confidence, with depression, with self-worth, with a lot of these things. And I feel like through my exploration of who I am and through being brave enough to let my actions reflect my hopes and not my fears, I think that I'm kind of lighting the path of like, yo, like I'm from poverty. I've been homeless. I've been depressed. I've tried to end it multiple times. I've had obstacles in my way, and I still kept pushing. I made it this far, and I'm gonna make it a lot further. So I think I want to be the hope. I want to be the light in the dark. My friends tell me that now. I love helping people, and if I could use my life as a catalyst to like help people and be a superhero, like I don't got I don't got flight or super strength, but I got these words. You know what I mean? And I got this heart right here, and I really want to use those to just go out of here. And music isn't the last step. You know what I mean? Like the goal is to help people and to change the world as much as I can while I'm here. And right now, this is that catalyst, and I'm gonna use everyone that I had. You know?
What a
God
powerful
bless,
answer,
man.
bro. Amen.
That's a powerful answer. Yo, did y'all hear that?
Yo.
That was crazy. Well, shout out to SGM
Legendary.
Fresh. What's going on?
SG.
So now, Chris Rivers.
Right.
If there's one question you can ask Amadeus, what question would that be, bro?
I think this one is for me, like this is a personal question for like towards you as someone, because like even me, like I've been doing this for almost 10 years, but I'm 25. You got 18 plus years in this. You use it to support your family. You use it to, you know what I'm saying? How do you in this, like when you're pursuing your dream, how do you balance you know, your love for this with also trying to be financially stable and with making it something that actually is beneficial to you in a life standpoint, but also is something that like, yo, I'm gonna still keep doing this. Like I know it's got to be hard sometimes. Like, you know, so like what's the balance there? Do you really have to love it? Is it, you know what I'm saying?
That's a great question as well. You know, and I say it all the time. The only way to survive in this is you have to love it.
Yeah.
You know, oftentimes, you know, the young kids, I want to be a rapper, I want to be seen, I want to be heard, I want to be on TV, I want to be a celebrity, I want to be famous, I want people chasing me when I arrive in a city, I want to, you know, I want to get this car, I want to get this jewelry, I want to do this, and it's like, yo, man, it might take you 18 years to do that.
Yeah.
Everybody's story and journey is different. So I love the question because there's so many different layers to it. You know, like I said, it's how I take care and provide for my family. But you said something in the question that you answered where you said, you know, music is one thing,
right? And
that's something that's true. Where you, in order to survive, I feel nowadays you have to do so much,
so many things,
and that's why people, you know, people look at titles and oh man, I'm doing this. It's like, yo, I have to, so I have to like be a producer. I have to tour with Trey Songz. I have to, you know, teach and educate and have to have a residency in Vegas, you know, and play at a club out there in Vegas. Like you have to multitask. You can't sit back and say, oh, I'm a dope artist, I'm a dope producer, I'm a creative person, I'm just gonna do this all day. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be able to navigate through it all and create relationships. Genuine relationships where you might get a call based off of, all right, yes, you're extremely talented, but yo, I like you.
Yeah, I got a lot of that. Yeah.
Yo, this is what I'm talking about, son.
Like,
this is exactly what I'm talking
these are
about.
gems, by the way.
Yo, I like
these
you.
are gems.
Like, you know, like
I like you. That's it.
I like you. Like,
I'm sorry to cut y'all. I just want to say one thing because this is something that I always say now, and I think I told my man Money. I'm gonna bring you on too. Character is your currency,
bro.
I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Character, character.
That's a good one.
Is your currency.
That's incredible.
And listen to this. This is gonna be like a major
rich.
Instagram.
You're rich.
This is gonna be like an Instagram clip right here.
Bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Let's say we all got $100 in our pocket, right? That's all we got, right? And we about to go to a club or something.
Right.
But you know the club owner. Because of your relationship, we may not even have to spend any money just because of the relationship.
And still have a great
so,
time. Right.
Always remember this. The value is in who you are, not what you have.
Yes.
The value is in who you are.
It's true.
Not what you have. Because what you have, you can lose. But who you are, that's what God gave you. Woo!
Bars.
That's it.
You got to think, yo, no, don't go no.
No, don't walk away. Don't drop the mic and walk away.
But that's the thing where it's like everybody is talented. Think about
Something. Yeah.
Everybody in the world
Has
has
something.
a talent, a God-given gift or ability. Everybody, right? So it's like, what sets you apart? And that's the thing, character. You as a person, your energy, where it's like, yo, I wanna, man, he's dope, but he's dope, but
I
she's
like
dope,
him
but
the
I like
most.
him.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
is a dope question from
Chris,
Clarence.
Okay, Clarence. Okay, Chris. Question: when are they going to do a movie on your pops? And if so, would you play the role?
That's a question.
Yeah, it's a good. It's funny you should say. I've been just this year, and you saying doing multiple things. I've been getting into acting.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
talking
I've been
about.
getting
Yo,
into acting.
oh, man,
So
I
that's
love
something I'm pursuing. So I would definitely play a role of obviously my pops when he was younger or like
Okay,
right before.
okay.
As far as there actually being a film, it's been stuff that's been talked about multiple times. Nothing set in stone, but we want to do it the real white. There's been a couple of movies that's been made after legendary artists that passed
And
that are
wasn't-
kind of
yeah.
shaky.
Yeah.
So we want to
So
make
y'all
it.
doing right.
And then plus not every. I want to say this for the world, please. Not if you're fat and you're Spanish, it doesn't mean you look like my father, bro. Stop thinking you look like my dad because you're a fat
man.
Hispanic person. We got to find the right person.
Yes,
that
sir.
again, character. He was one of the most charismatic
Yes,
people in
yes,
and
yes,
if
yes.
someone can't capture that,
Right.
then it's not gonna translate
It's
well.
not
'Cause
just about a look,
every time
right.
I meet someone that met him and they want to tell me a story, they tell me a story about something he did, how hilarious his character. So that's what resonated. If someone doesn't have that piece, so it might take a while, but
Yeah.
it's something that's
That'd
in the
be
air.
great.
So yeah.
That's
All
a
right.
great question.
So what I want to do now, well, real quick, SGM Fresh. My email is hiphopgamer@hiphopgamer.net. Connect with me because he said that he's working on his musical journey as well, and he understands everything
Right.
y'all saying.
Right.
So that's like
That's why
love
we
right
do
there.
it,
What's
brother.
his name?
That's why we do it.
SGM Fresh.
SGM Fresh. That's love and respect, man.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
Seriously, keep pushing.
pushing.
Don't stop,
and
bro.
my email, hiphopgamer@hiphopgamer.net. Connect with me. So now what I want to do is real quick, Chris, I'm gonna bring you back on in a second.
Got you.
I just want to bring Money on real quick. So this is my man Money Malls. Money Malls, he makes a lot of beats
Dope.
for video games. All right, he does video game instrumentals. So, Money, love you. This is my guy. Is there anything you would want to ask Amadeus in terms of what you're trying to do and what you're trying to build, or even potentially collaborate in any kind of way? What would you want to say? You got the spotlight.
Well, as far as the productions, I do different type of productions, but I like to make a lot of video game instrumentals, right? And obviously, based off this whole entire interview, I'm inspired by Chris, definitely inspired by you, always inspired by you, big
Yeah,
bro,
you already
right?
know, son.
So as far as like me choosing a different lane as video game production, how would you go about it?
So now let me ask you: when you say video game production, are you specific? Are you like making specific music and tracks for specific games, or is that what you're doing?
Basically, like, I make video game, like your favorite video games. It might be a Super Mario Brothers,
Okay.
a Legend of Zelda, a Metroid, Super Smash Brothers, right? I basically take those video game melodies and recreate it into modern day production. But as well, I like to make my own type of music, coming from, either with sampling or something from scratch that could
Now I
be
get
featured
what
in
you're
the
saying.
game.
Yeah.
Just like when Chris was playing earlier, when he played the song, right? It just synced with
Yeah.
with everything so
Yeah.
much.
For this?
And, and it's,
Wolfenstein?
and it was so
Crazy.
inspiring. So that's just something that I want to do.
Okay, because when you first mentioned it, I was thinking more so of like games like this or like Madden or 2K,
Yeah,
when
any-
you hear the
any game.
instrumentals
Yeah.
that you made those instrumentals that were in those games.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you're saying you're taking the melody of those games, sampling them, right, and then creating new music
Yes.
on
Yes.
that. Okay, so now my question for you is, just so I can get a little more information.
Okay.
Are you now? What are you doing with those tracks? Is it more so for like showing online? Is it more so of
Yeah, I
are you
advertise
selling
them
them, or are you
online.
trying to
Basically, I have so much passion for it. Like how I started making video game instrumentals. Like I was going through something personal.
Okay.
But I always like making video game instrumentals, right? So one day I just I was going through something. I wanted to take my mind off of it. So I started making more beats. Mario Brothers, Legend of Zeldas. You feel me? The next thing you know, I came out with like 30, 40 instrumentals.
Wow.
But I didn't really know how to go about it because it was just something personal to me.
Right,
It was something I had a passion for.
Right.
So I pretty much, did my research, and then through the grace of God, the universe, brought me to my man Hip Hop Gamer. So we pretty much just been tag teaming like Ryu and Ken ever since.
Yep.
Know what I'm saying? We just dropped All-Star Video Game Instrumental Part 5. You can get that, MoneyMostBeats.com, iTunes, Spotify, all the big platforms.
Congrats on that,
that Piff, pretty much so.
Dope. So my thing is, in regards to breaking into, because that's what you want to do.
Yes.
Kind of break the Chris Browns, the Trey Songz.
Yeah.
I mean, what's dope for you as a musician and a creative person is like when I started 18 years ago, we didn't have no internet.
Yeah.
We had no social media.
We had no social media.
And for Legend Pun, like Pun and Joe, like they came before me, so they really didn't have. I probably had a little more.
Yeah.
Than what they had, but so it was just different, man. And nowadays, when you really think about it, everything is at your fingertips.
Yes, definitely.
And it sounds so simple and so regular, but it's something that we don't really think about. Anybody you need to get to, you can get to. Now, will everybody respond? No. But there's many that do. Now, with the resume that I have, 18 years in the game, I'm still hitting DMs. I'm still reaching out and sending people emails that have their email in bios.
Yeah.
Because there's, we working with over 90 artists, cool. There's hundreds of them that I haven't tapped into. I haven't worked with Hov yet. Haven't worked with Ross. You know what I'm saying? I can give you Usher, Beyonce, and I'm reaching out because I might not know them. You know what I'm saying? Like they might not know of me. So it's something that you have to really do. Oftentimes we like as creators want to be working and making music and creating. But sometimes you gotta, walk away from the studio and put that business mind on, where you're connecting those dots. You're spending a day, 2 days doing research. Who's working on what? Okay, Meek's working, Ross working on the album, Puff's working, Trey Songz working, Chris Brown's working. Okay, now that I know everybody that's working, now how can I get contact info? I'm telling you right now, Breezy got an email in his bio right now. You knew that?
Yeah. Well, no. I keep it a buck.
But that's what I'm saying. I want you to do that.
I
want you to do that.
Yeah.
Puff got an email in his joint right now. You know what I'm saying?
Email.
Meek got an email in his bio right now.
All right, so I got a question for you, right? With all these emails, you may send an email, you may not necessarily get a hit back. Is it the right way to consistently keep emailing them until you get a response?
I'll send an email, and I used to do it even more frequent. I don't care. Say what you want to say, think what you want to think. When you're hungry, when you want something, I'm going after it. You can say I'm too much, I'm annoying, whatever, or just don't respond.
And if they're like that too, they won't knock you for it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
We don't knock people's hustle.
Right.
And it's about how you approach it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The character is your currency.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm sorry to cut this. What I really wanted to do and show like the fans and everything is that everything that you see taking place right here is what it's actually all about.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to not just talk about it, but demonstrate
Like
it
show it,
with
yeah.
incredible people that I'm connected to. So this could be inspiration for you to connect with me or connect with whoever you need to connect to without having any fear. And you see my hat.
Yeah.
Fear no one.
Right.
So let's go. Yo, Money, I appreciate you.
Thank you,
love
bro.
you. You already know what it is.
Always love.
Yo,
Bro.
Chris, I gotta bring Chris back. Amadeus.
Yo,
I love you, man.
Love you too.
Yo, thank you so much for being on the show. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yo, this is amazing, man.
All right, Chris, that's all right. All right, don't go nowhere. Sit over there, but don't go nowhere. Like, don't,
okay.
Don't go nowhere yet. Yeah, but don't go nowhere. So, now, real quick, I'm gonna show off some of the game real quick.
Okay.
So y'all can see my skills.
Oh, wow.
During the game, I'm gonna show off some of the game real quick, and we're gonna play a track to that. Now, the track I want to play though. You know what I'm saying?
What you working with, man? What you working with?
What I want to do and stuff like that is wait where is it at? Wait, hold up. This is one of my favorite tracks.
I don't want to read
This is one of my favorite tracks. So what we about to do? Let me
in general or to play with?
No, one of my like dope tracks in general.
Oh, what?
You know, like from you. Wait, where is it at?
What's it called?
Is with you and I think it's on here, but with you and Sheik.
Oh, it's on. It's one of the tapes. It's one of the tapes.
Oh man, it was with you and Sheik.
That's like one of the remixes we did. Is it on here? Is it on here?
I think it is. I remember listening to it, but
I know which
that's
one
one
you're
of
talking about.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
I Got It
ones.
Made? Was it I Got It Made?
Yeah, I think it was I Got It Made. Yeah,
And I don't think. Shout out to Sheik Luch, man. He just dropped a project recently
Of
too.
course, Beast Mode, man.
Definitely check the homie out.
Anyway, we can rock with Black Heart.
Black Heart?
Niggas better learn, no. Got the fire and it burns slow. A nigga best believe, hit you where it hurts most. Put your body in the earth, though. I bet you roll the leaves. I said black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts. Get pop, black hammers, said black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts. Get pop, black hammers, best believe.
A lot of shit talkers and swift walkers. I swear pick your bitch lips, nigga, now lisp awkward. I get my sister body you, train her every day, and I know it's not an obstacle. Won't chip a nail or follicle. Wouldn't drop a beat of sweat. Pushing up some daisies, got you looking like a chia pet. Chiller in Adidas sweats. Say you make it bread, you make it rain, don't get your feet wet. I'ma catch you slipping, I don't mean it like your feet is wet. You would never see a set. Don't know when I'm blacked out. Probably got to act my dad back to grab the Mac out. I'm the type to fight and make him suffer for life. Emasculate and make him fight tears while fucking his wife.
Niggas better learn, though. Got the fire and it burns slow. A nigga best believe, hit you where it hurts most. Put your body in the earth, though. I bet you roll the leaves. I said black bullets, black hoods, black hearts. Get pop, black hammers, said black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts. Get pop, black hammers, best believe.
Got haymakers that'll question your life. I sent the nigga back to college after tasting my right. Ain't even lying. Saw him move for years down the line. Flashes degree. Told me put that shit in the rhyme. I said I got you. God sent with no apostles. I ain't a killer, but I saw you at the Glock do. If I got to, I get hostile like hostiles. Colossal rhymes are model by Pac in the gospel. From the gutter where the cops don't show. But Granny gotta watch her back and the tots don't grow. When niggas move weight just to get a shot to go. And then you hear shots, don't see him on the block no more.
Niggas better learn, though. Got the fire and it burns slow. A nigga best believe, hit you where it hurts most. Put your body in the earth, though. I bet you roll the leaves. I said black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts. Get pop, black hammers, said black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts. Get pop, black
I
hammers.
just wanna chill, light weed and make deals. Black hearted and cold hearted, down to get ill. When you was in church, I was moving frills, clumsy with the rap, nigga. Every verse spills. Now this part 3, you kill Bill. No Beatrice, just rivers in the ghost. Throw a nigga in the yoke, cut a sliver in his throat. But I'd rather give him smoke, but I didn't. If he act like a bitch, I have him missing. Acrobat with the gather, have him flipping. Wear your ice round me, nigga, you slipping. Head get cracked like dice, nigga, you
Niggas
tripping.
better learn, no. Got the fire and it burns slow. A nigga best believe, hit you where it hurts most. Put your body in the earth, though. I bet you roll the leaves. I said black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts. Get pop, black hammers, said black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts. Get pop, black hammers, best believe.
Chris Rivers.
I said black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts. Get pop, black hammers, said black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts. Get pop, black hammers, black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts. Get pop, black hammers, said black bullets, black hoods, bandanas, black hearts.
Bet. So now, what I wanted to do, cause I know you got another track on your NASA and stuff like that. But you said August 16th it dropped. But can you let all the fans know the next show that you're doing with Oswin?
Yeah.
Where they can find you at, and just how important this project means to you personally, so they can connect with you.
Oh, definitely. Well, first and foremost, like I said, Dragons and Rivers is the Instagram. Any updates on shows, anything like that. The show I'm performing with Oswin. He released his project recently. It's going to be on August 14th at SOBs. We're going to be there. Oswin, Amadeus.
Yes,
So he got a show. He's doing it himself. But we're on this song NASA, which is off of Gitu, which drops the 16th, where we're going to perform that record for y'all. And I got a show, an official release show coming up. We'll be putting that in the works. So once the project comes out, we'll have more information. That's why I encourage y'all to follow me. Like I said, I haven't released a project, like a solid, cohesive body of work in about 2 years since DeLorean. I've been on a hiatus, just mentally trying to find myself and also finding like my love in this and my voice. And this is me coming out and having enough confidence to do this, first of all, and to pursue something in a way that was more beautiful and impactful to me. So this project is really everything I've been through in the last few years, everything that meant for me, and I would just put it out there for y'all to absorb, and hopefully y'all can see the growth and the love and the amount of passion I put into it, and y'all get inspired to do y'all dreams and just enjoy it as a body of work, like I said before. So definitely give it a listen, and I appreciate y'all, man. G2 coming August 16th.
Yo,
you the man.
Yo, now you. I'm just next to the man. So I'm just borrowing some of
now that we're men.
Yo, this is NASA. We about to play it right now.
Yeah,
Let me know what y'all think.
Definitely.
Shout out to Osmond Benjamin because he's a beast as well.
For producing it. Osmond Benjamin. Shout out to that video coming for this next week.
All right. So now listen to this. Drop your emojis. Let me know what you think. If it's hot or not. And on that note, it's the one and only hip hop gamer on your Hot 97 every day. That's my word. I want to thank my guests. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rivers in the building. My man Amadeus. My man Money Malls. Make sure you check them out. And on that note, NASA.
Hey.
Yeah.
I be
Let's
running,
go,
I be
baby. Have
running,
a
I
good
ain't
time,
playing
man.
with these niggas. I be running, I be Neil deGrasse Tyson, give me space. Give me space, I be running, give me space. Yeah, I be wildin', I be Neil deGrasse Tyson, give me space. Give me space. Whoa, get that boy some space. Niggas act so authentic, ain't they? Hey, and I'm with the fakes. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't NASA. Get that boy some space, NASA. Whoa, get that boy some space. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't dating. Hey, and I ain't with the face. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't NASA. Get that boy some space, niggas act so authentic, but they ain't. At the 2020, I don't really need to keep in contact. Got 100 numbers I don't really need in my contacts. A couple hoes that ain't follow back in my comments now. Got me feeling like Kanye. All the baby names when they seen that K. Like that means something. I live check to check like a pair of nights. Y'all ain't see nothing then. They will roll their eyes like a pair of dice. Cut me off with the scissor hands. Now them same hands in the text thread. Same hands with the hey big head left on red. Yeah, don't congratulate me. Keep that whole shit to yourself. That's so aggravating. Don't you bro me, bro yourself. You so dead to me. Put a price up on my head. Fuck you with all disrespect. Put that toe tag on yourself. I'm a 90s baby. Put that on my soul. Don't feel a thing. For your clout, for your followers. Jesus only had 12 of them many siblings, man. I done found no ones to hold me down and be the anchor, man. I ain't been stiller ever since. Even with the snakes moving through the grass. Learn to play the game, boy. I'm too advanced. It's demanding when you gotta be the man that's in demand. And I know that. All that fake love, you can hold that. Give me space. Get that boy some space. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't dating. Hey, and I'm with the fakes. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't get that boy some space. Whoa, get that boy some space. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't dating. Hey, and I ain't with the fakes. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't.
The brothers to subdue and control Paris.
Get that boy some space.
Each tower got the keys to the main computers.
Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't.
Unlock the
Plug is lit,
gotta
get it, that's my hobby. It's fortunate with niggas, children, word to mommy. I'm a fuck my bitch, I'm gonna kill it, that's my body. I've been Dalai Lama, dump the drama for the commas. I'm a curve calls like customer service. You probably got on my nerves, and you fucking deserve it. I for real tight, like fucking the virgin. Cause I got friends that try to fuck my bitch and take my money. Hey, stabbed in the back like cat in the hat. Got back to these raps, I'm a doctor. If I had to attack, I'm packing the Mac in the back of the act. Do a popper, blocker, dunker, back down, Papa. They just let me in the back and you get pat down proper. If you fake, then you could never be a mannequin. Niggas act so authentic when they mannequins. Happy when you down, then they be mad again. When you get back up, oh, you my man again. Oh, heard you. I don't chill with you. I just heard you. Please don't talk to me. I don't give a fuck if it hurts you. Cause I've been hurt before, and like a herbivore, I stay away from beef and sink my teeth upon the herbivore. And furthermore, get that boy some space. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't dating. Hey, and I'm with the fakes. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't. That's that boy some space. That's Give that boy some space. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't they. And nothing with the face. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't. Give that boy some space. Niggas act so authentic, but they ain't.
Yo, I'm actually doing a promo run in LA towards the end of August, so if you hit us
A
there,
word?
yeah. So, and I might be shooting some, maybe have some film stuff out there in August too. So, yeah, so it's up in the air, but I'm most likely end of August, early September. Expect it, bro. And if you spread the word in your city, we're doing tours there, so let's get it popping.
Let's get it.
Let's get it popping.
So look, on that note, we out of here. One love and God bless. That was Wolfenstein Young Blood. We had Chris Rivers, Young Legend. I love you, man.
I love you,
man. This is my
love you
guy.
back, man.
This
This
is my guy. I'm
This is
telling
my
you.
guy.
I love his heart. This dude's soul, mentally, bars, creativeness. Like, he has it all. He is he's a walking dynamic.
Wow,
I'm
thank
telling you, this is my guy. Amadeus. My dude Amadeus came through.
Blessings,
He
man.
actually came through. Like, he's here.
Bro.
Like, you don't understand.
man.
I'm shaking hands with people that like built futures for others, like help
Bless 'em,
keep others up. What y'all give out to the world is like affect my life personally, bro. You don't understand? Yo,
Man,
thank y'all so
man.
much. It's an honor. Yo, my man Money Malls is in the building.
Money, come on, money.
Yo, come on, Money. Yo, this dude has made some of the hottest.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Yeah,
wait.
thank you.
I'm gonna just give you a quick little sample
Yeah,
on
that's
my
what I'm about
phone.
to say. There it
I'm gonna
is.
give you a
There it
quick
is,
little
there it
sample.
is.
Don't make him wait for it.
If y'all ever played, if y'all ever played Kingdom Hearts before, I'm gonna
I
give
love
you a
Kingdom Hearts.
little sample. Listen to this. Watch how this break down. I'm doing this one. Ooh, this one is so smooth.
This for the first or the second game? The Sanctuary or the third game?
The third one.
Okay,
The
yeah,
one that
the
just
new one
dropped.
that-
Yeah.
I beat it.
Oh, you beat it?
Yeah, I beat it.
Yo.
I beat it. Come on, I'm proud.
That's just a little sample.
promo.
So
Come on,
I got
come on.
talent here. We got legends here. Make sure you hit me, hiphopgame@hiphopgamer.net. We live here, Logitech G. You see the chain on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word.
Yeah.
Peace, baby.
Peace.